What is up, you guys, and welcome to another one of my videos. In this video, we are doing another cinema review for the month of December. You guys, it is the last month of the year. It is almost 2020. People are always asking me, where am I going to see myself in like 5 months from now? And I always tell them, I don't have 2020 vision. Bad joke, I know. But for the month of December, we are doing a cinema review for the movie Jumanji: The Next Level. I don't know if you want to call this the second part or the third part in the series, but either way, it does not at all compare to the original. I highly recommend you see the original with Robin Williams. He plays a great, fantastic part. Go watch that before you see these remakes of the movie Jumanji. Now, as always, I have my notepad here. I took notes throughout the movie. I wanted to make a few notes so I remembered to tell you guys about the movie, about specific parts. Now, there are spoilers in this video, but I was very careful to not spoil too much, so you guys still want to go out there and see the movie, because I highly recommend you go out there and see this movie. This is a great movie. Now, seeing the previews for this movie, I was very, very aware that there might be some difficulties keeping up with it because, you had some people playing some parts in the first movie, but now those same people are playing completely different parts in the second one. So I thought in my head, it was going to be hard to remember who is who. But I was actually wrong. It was very easy for me personally to keep track of who is who. They were very good about not making it difficult to keep track of everyone's personalities. But there is a new actor that I want to give a high appreciation for in this movie, Danny DeVito. He played a great part. I keep saying great a lot. I need to wider vocabulary or something. I don't know. But he played a fantastic part. He's hilarious. I just can't see anybody else playing his part other than him. He did that well as that character. And I can say the same exact thing for Danny Glover. He played his part perfectly. I couldn't see anybody else playing his part. Now, in this new rendition of the movie, Jack Black, for a portion of the movie, plays Fridge. Now, if you don't know who Fridge is, he is a black person. Now, I'm not saying that to be racist. I'm just saying that to be factual. He is a black person. Jack Black has a black personality, He has that different tone in his voice to make him sound more black. And there is a lot of ways that this could go very wrong. Jack could have got a lot of heat from playing that part, but I think he did it perfectly. He didn't over-exaggerate. He wasn't racist about it. I think he put the right amount of tone in his voice to not over-exaggerate or be racist about it. Now, you gotta remember that Danny DeVito is up there in age. He's not very familiar with the existence of video games. He's not very aware of digital games. So the fact that he's inside a video game is a little bit out of his mindset. He never gets it until like the end. So while he's playing the Rakh, he is always more than happy to show off his strength. And so he was left alone, which was bad. And he had a very big fight scene, and it worked out in his favor, kind of, but just he did not understand that he was told to keep a low profile, and yet he practically killed everyone in the village. Now, this isn't too much of a spoiler right here because we see it in the trailer, we see it in the poster for it, the mandrills. If you aren't 100% sure what a mandrill is, it is a flesh-eating, a man-eating monkey, oftenly mistaken as a baboon. But no, these are the monkeys with the red noses and the red asses. And they have those almost saber-toothed tiger-like teeth, you know? And the fact that they got these in the movie for this scene was just amazing, you know? I couldn't see the scene with any other creature. One thing that I didn't like about this movie was they kind of mixed ages of time. It was sort of set like medieval times, like Game of Thrones times, but then you also had an electric blimp, which would not have existed in that time. Now, I know it's a video game, and video games always don't stick to the book about times, but I don't know how to word it. It just caught me off guard to see something from one time period and something from a completely different time period clashing together. I will say two things about the ending without giving anything about the ending away. One, it is a tearjerker. Two, they went too far. And by that I mean Jumanji is known for being out of its comfort zone. You know, you have creatures and different species of things coming out of a game, and that in itself is impossible. But they took it a step further and made it even more impossible. I don't want to say supernatural because I'm not sure if this creature is supernatural, but they took it to that level of impossibility. And I didn't like how that was a thing. They should have continued with only having creatures from this day and age. Though instead they brought in a character that has never existed in reality. Only in fiction. A third thing about the ending though it is sort of post-ending, I always stay until the end of the credits to see if there is a stinger. If you don't know what a stinger is a clip of the movie. It is part of the movie, but it is a clip during the credits or after the credits that sort of teases another sequel for the movie. I'm getting chills just talking about this. There was a stinger for this movie. Now, they made it very clear that they are never going back to Jumanji. But there is a stinger at the end of this movie that says otherwise. I'm not going to give too much away, but there is a stinger that says they might go back to Jumanji. I'm not 100% sure they will, because, you know, you never know. It took them, 20 years, maybe 30, before they made the new Jumanji from the original, and there was this sort of a stinger in that one. We might get another Jumanji movie. But that is all I have for you in this video, and now here's our outro from our favorite android, Cynthia.
Thank you for wasting your time watching this video. I know it will make Zach feel a little bit more special since no one else will give him the attention he desires. If you somehow enjoyed this video, please click the like button, though you should make sure the dislike button works too. If you are new to the channel and have no idea what to do with your life, click that big red sexy subscribe button and bell icon so you may receive a notification for every upload on Saturdays and Sundays. Your support makes Zach feel less lonely. Keep watch for next week's content. There will be a special Christmas BuzzFeed quiz as well as a collaboration with Michaela playing Ultimate Chicken Horse. If you have any questions for a possible future Q&A, requests for future content, comments, or judgments, don't be a hairy little vagina and do something about it. You might make a difference for the better in regards to the future of this channel and its content. Make sure you share this channel with your friends and on social media, because you can bet a snake's abnormally huge penis this is quality content.